Okay, now we will start page number value of flowers, page number 91. As in my last video, I have uploaded one video where I have given the answers of page number 90. Okay, so now we will do it in not the workbook, dear, textbook. Okay, so here now we will do the question answers of this chapter. At first you come to know here page number 91, in a bracket it is given, have you experienced the smell of on opening a small bottle of the Itra? So do you know, even a small bottle of Itra made from lots and lots of flour. So we know that this is actually this is made from the flour, and we should be it is made from the scent of the flower. So whatever you are using the scent, but in Uttar Pradesh and in somewhere in the urban places, people use Itra. Itra is also a type of scent, but its smell is actually very much prompt, and it is very sometimes it is very soothing also and good. So the Kannauj district in Uttar Pradesh is famous for Itra, and truckloads of the flour are brought from the neighborhood areas. For that purpose, they make Itra out of it. Okay. Now, Keoda water are prepared for the flowers here. Thousands of the people Kannauj are engaged in this work. So, why the Keoda water? Keoda water is actually whenever there is a preparation of the biryani, or whenever there is a preparation of some special kind of dishes at your home, that time people use this Keoda water. Okay, this is also a very prompt smell. Now, have you ever read or heard the songs about the flowers? अच्छी मालन मेरे बन्नों का बना ले सहरा, बागे जन्नत गई मसलन मेरी फूलों के लिए, मालन मेरी फूलों के लिए, फूल ना मिले तो कलियां बना ले सहरा. So somewhere in Muslim community and in some other community also, the groom actually wears the sehra. Sehra means a type of curtain made up of flower. Their face is been hidden by the flowers. So in that purpose, flowers are also useful, and they are using for that purpose also. So good gardener make my banna a garland of the flower. She went looking for flowers in the garden. In heaven, make a garden for the flower but if there is no flower. And they are assuming and they are dreaming about to make a garland of the flower. Which flowers? The flowers which are actually found in the heaven. That means they are flowers are actually very beautiful. They are having the good scent. That's why people are using this type of quotation for that. Okay, now talk about, do you know which songs are sung? When such songs are sung, do you, okay, in marriages. So talk about it in the first answer, discuss. No, it is talk about. Everything we will not write, but the short answers we will write. So number 1 is, do you know when such songs are sung? Such songs are sung in marriages. So write down in marriages. In marriages. Okay. So it is in a marriages. Now next one is, do you anybody else at home know this type of song? So no. Then are any special flower used on occasions, festivals by your elder? Make a list. So we will make this list from a chart. We will write the occasion, and then we will write name of the flower. So we will write few name of the occasions and which flowers we used to give or we used to present. So in a Valentine Day, it is very common, everybody know, Valentine Day, in Valentine Day, people used to give red rose. Okay. Number 2, Friendship Day. Friendship Day, which flower we give? Pink or yellow? Pink or yellow rose. Third one is Lakshmi Puja or Lokhi Puja, you can say. Lakshmi Puja, people use lotus, Bihu, this is a flower, Kopiu, it is actually found in Assam, and Holi. Holi people use Palash flower. So these all are the name of the flowers which we use in the different type of occasions. Understood? Now, next one is, of course, if there are so many uses of the flowers, then we need lots and lots of flowers. Flowers are grown in many places. Imagine field full of flower extending for miles together, so it will look very beautiful because flowers are colorful, so it looks beautiful. Now there are again given, let us know some more. Have you ever seen anyone selling flowers anywhere? If there are any flower seller nearby, ask them the questions and write. So what are the different flowers that they sell? So write the name of the different kinds of flower. May I rub this? Okay, heaven means Shargo. Okay, so it is the place which is made by the God. Somebody has written what is heaven. So heaven means the Shargo, or you can say the place where the God. It is our belief. We don't know where the God lives, but people used to say the gods live in heaven. So it is the place where the God and goddesses live. So heaven is like that. Okay. Now I'm just rubbing this so that we can write the questions of the next. Yes. Actually the rooms are blank, no, that's why maybe the problem is happening. What can I do, dear, for that? Okay, I'm trying to take this mic. Now is it echoing? Is it now? It is echoing. I'm trying to take it near to me. Okay. Now write the next page. This is page number 93. So what are the different flowers? Different flowers are rose, jasmine, dahlia, marigold, and so on, etc. You can write more. And now the answer to question is given, what do they bring this flower from? Where do they bring this flower from? So from where they have bringing the flowers? In which places? Naturally from the garden. From the garden they are bringing these flowers. Okay. So write the answer second. They bring this flower flowers from garden or horticulture farm. Horticulture or from horticulture farm. Horticulture farm means where especially flowers are being grown or the flowers are grown in this farm. So that's why these are called the horticulture farm. Okay. Now next one is, why do people buy flowers? Why do people buy flowers? People buy flowers for different purposes. For different purposes, like decoration, worship, or to gift someone. So what are the purposes for buying flowers? People buy flowers for different purposes like decoration, worship, or to gift someone. Now, in what forms do flower sellers sell their flowers? So right, these three are the right, so you just tick a right. Give a right to these first three figures, and in the last, in the garland form, they also just sell their flowers, and in the last form it is also being sold, and in this form it is a decorative form. So the middle one will be not, middle one is not the correct form of selling flowers. So that is a decorative form. So don't take that. First one and the last one will be in a decorative form. Now have you seen flower offered at many religious places? Of course, yes. Now 94 page. I'm rubbing the first one part. Now page 94. First answer is, have you seen flowers offered at many religious places? So write down only yes. And the second one is, what do we do when they dry up? when they dry up, we use them to make colors when they dry up. We use them to make colors when they dry up. And the next one is, how will you use them? Naturally, making color. Some flowers are used in different forms, like rose and marigold are used in garland, and loose petals too. Find out the prices of these different forms. So I am writing my own. If in your area locally it is of some different prices, you will write. So one flower, I think so, one flower cost rupees 5. Second one is one garland rupees 20. One bouquet from 100 to 1000 rupees. Rupees 100 to 1000 rupees. It depends how beautiful bouquet you are buying from the seller. Now next, has the flower seller learned to make bouquet or net of the flowers from anybody? From whom? Yes, they learn to make bouquet and the flower net from their family members or from their elders. Now, this was the third answer. Now this one is the fourth answer. Has the flower seller learned to make bouquet or a net of flower from anybody? Yes. They learn to make bouquet and net of flowers from their family members or elders. Okay, and then very next is, would they like the other members of their family to do this work? Yes. Yes, other members do the same work for earning. Yes, other members do the same work for earning. Question 3 answer is, yes, they learn to make bouquet and net of the flowers from their family members or elders. Yes, after yes, one comma should be there. Yes, they learn to make bouquet a net of flowers from their family members or elders. And the last one is in the third question, the different flowers, the cost of the different flower. One flower must be rupees 5, one garland may be rupees 20, and bouquet actually varies. Their price varies it varies from 100 to 1000 rupees. Okay. Now these answers are being completed, and you could do this group or 5 or 6. Collect flowers that have been from the trees and the plants and bring one project I will give related to this. At first I will give you the first part of the project, and then I will give you the second part of the project of same project. So at first write it down, then you'll kindly, I'm explaining you please collect at least 10 type of flowers and just make them to dry as such, like rose flower and these different type of flowers. Keep them in the paper and keep aside at your home, so the moisture will be sucked by the paper, and then you will able to collect them, and then we will write about them 5 lines about them in our project file. And the second part of the project I will give from the second chapter or the next chapter. Okay. So this is the first part of the chapter, because this time your project will be 10 marks. So you do the project carefully. Maybe I will exceed the number in your project. So you just do this project carefully. At first 10 flowers you have to dry, and you have to paste them and write at least 2 to 5 lines for that flower. Okay. What is the use of that flower? What is the color of that flower? And where have you got this flower? And I have told you one day we will see all the parts of the flower. So today I didn't bring it, but the next time I will bring it. Okay. On Monday, if I have the class, so before the class I will show you the parts of the flower. Okay. And Monday we will complete our workbook also. So today I am completing here, and the last part it is given, make sure the flower do not touch each other. Now put a heavy object on the newspaper, leave it pressed for 10 to 15 days or on a place. After this, take out all the flowers very careful and prepare a scrapbook. You take a used notebook or the old newspaper for this. You can also use this dried flower to make pretty cards, but I'm not telling you to make the cards. I'm telling you this page number 95. Write down page number. Project is actually page 95. This is your project. This is the first part of your project. At first you dry the 10 flowers, and then you will paste them in your scrapbook and write. I'll submit it in the front office, but not right now. After the December vacation, maybe in the January or in the mid of the January, because in that time I will give you one more project, and both the projects I will submit at once, and I will give you the marks on your projects. Okay. So don't miss the project. You just collect 10 flowers, maybe we'll get it, and then dry them and paste in the scrapbook, and write 2 to 5 lines about each flower. Okay. And don't do the all the flowers within one page of the scrapbook. Not more than 2 flowers in a page of a scrapbook. Okay. You should paste only 2 flowers in a scrapbook and leave 5 lines for writing. 2 to 5 lines you have to write about the flower. Understood? And the next I will explain you in the next class. So that's all for the day, and have a nice day. Goodbye. And please give your presence so that I can take your attendance, at least how many persons are present today in the class. Okay? Thank you.